Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Cyrano, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some camera comparisons against the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, which actually offers the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processing chip with a 12 megapixel rear camera and a 10 megapixel front facing camera, versus the Google Pixel 6, which is going to offer the 50 megapixel camera on the rear and the 8 megapixel around front. But let's just jump in, because the Google Pixel is going to have the Tensor chip powering it with really good algorithms for photos and video on both of these guys. So let's just jump into the comparison. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're already a part of the crew, so let's just check it out right now. So this is the first image that I wanted to show you guys, and you can see right here we have a regular shot. It looks like the colors are a little bit brighter on the Pixel 6 on the left. Now when you zoom a little bit in, you're gonna notice that we do get 10 times zoom on the Note 10 and 7 times zoom on the Google Pixel. So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that the 6 has 7 times zoom and the 10 has 10 times zoom. So as you can see, these photos, as far as the overall detail that we're getting on them, I actually favor the Pixel, but let me know which photo looks better in your opinion. Comment down below. But the light that it generated on the photo was like a lot brighter where the water was. It looks a lot better where the water is, but the Samsung actually did a really good job as well. But there's less noise on the Google Pixel 6 when I'm looking at the water. When I'm looking where that red light is, you can see there's a lot of noise on the Galaxy Note 10. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Now let's look at the water right here, and you can see compared on both images, there's a lot of detail in the water on the Google Pixel 6. The highlights in the sky look really good on both of these guys, right? Now here is a video shot taken with a 4K. On both of these cameras, they both offer 4K 60 frames per second, and this guy was doing some kite surfing, and I just happened to see that, and I wanted to catch that because that looked really crazy, right? So I zoomed in on the parachute right here. As you can see, 10 times zoom on the Note 10 on the right, and then on the left you got the Samsung, you got the Google Pixel 6. So I was trying to zoom in on the parachute, as you can see right here, and I had both phones in my hand or whatever. But looking at the back of the sky where the clouds are, you can see it's a little bit of a bluer hue on the Note, and on the Google it's more of like a grayish hue. So I just want to mention that. So I kind of took a picture of that as well and zoomed in so I could kind of catch the details on both, and there's like some noise artifacts on both of these guys when you zoom in all the way. So they both look pretty good, but just different different details, different things that both cameras do well. It's a lot brighter on the Google Pixel 6 here in this photo, in the sky and stuff like that, and the details are a little bit different. You can see right here there we zoom in all the way to 10 and 7 times zoom in on the Pixel 6, and you're gonna notice they both look really good. Okay, they both look really good, but the sky is going to be more blue on the Note 10. When you zoom in, you can see it's a little bit more blue, so it definitely adds like more of a saturated look on the Google on the Note 10. It's going to offer more saturation in the sky. In certain scenarios, you're going to notice that the sky is going to be a little bit more saturated with color, versus the Pixel 6 might be grayed out in some scenarios. Now on the phone's zoom in capabilities, you can see right here they're both pretty steady. At 10 times you're going to notice a little bit of artifacting on the Samsung, but the Google Pixel 6 goes up to 7 times zoom, and it doesn't really have that much, it doesn't get fuzzy when you zoom all the way in, is what I'm trying to say. So it still retains a lot of detail while giving you a lot of cool, like, different colors and stuff. Both have really good stabilization as well, and you're gonna notice that they both do a really good job even on the front facing camera. So let me know what you guys think about the front facing camera, the 10 megapixel on the Note 10 and the 8 megapixel on the Google Pixel 6. And you can see right here They both do a really good job. The sky in the back of the Google Pixel 6 isn't washed out, but it looks more washed out on the Note 10, so I just wanted to throw that out there. And then you can see right here, these are the portrait shots, a couple of different images where it's showing you the sunlight in the background. And let's capture some of the details on my face. And you can see the Note 10 does a really good job of doing that. You can see every single follicle of hair. We get a little bit more warmth on the Google Pixel 6, and the Note 10 actually did a pretty decent job as well. So my face seems to be a little bit lighter on the Note 10 right here. Let me know which one you prefer when it comes to the selfie shot. When you're talking about the front-facing camera, I could see that as far as the details on my face, they both did an extremely good job. So they were pretty good overall when you compare them. So I just want to mention that. Now, let's look at the video cameras in really low light, okay? So this is actually when it's pitch black, and you can see this is where the Pixel 6 will struggle when it's going to be pitch black, right? Like not pitch black, but it's going to be pretty dark. It will struggle when you get in those dark situations, but then when you bring it more towards the light, it's gonna shine. And the Note 10 did a decent job as well. But when you look at both of these guys, let me know which one you prefer. It seems like the Pixel 6 did a better job lighting up the overall shot, which I really do like. And as far as the stabilization, you know, they both have steady mode where you're walking, you're gonna get that really nice stabilized video footage. So here's a picture of the sunset on both, 10 times on the Note 10, 7 times on the Pixel 6, a little bit more saturated on the Note 10. The water seems to be a little bit more realistic on the Google Pixel 6, but they both look really pleasing to the eye when you're looking at both of these cameras and you're just like zooming in. You're gonna get some really good details on either one of these guys. So obviously it's up to you. It's like kind of a matter of preference, because they both do a really good job here when it comes to capturing sunlight. You can see that they both look absolutely gorgeous. On this shot, I would maybe give it to the Note 10 just because the sand doesn't look as blue as it does on the Pixel 6. Now here's a shot of the water moving with the sun on top of it, and you can see the water looks really realistic on both of these guys. What I did notice is that this Pixel 6 did have a little bit better stabilized video, like in my opinion. Let me know if you noticed that too. But I did notice that part. But here's a few more shots of the sunset on both of these guys, and obviously you're gonna get some handsome, gorgeous sunsets on this thing, just flying through some of the pictures on here, so you can take a look at some of the image that we're capturing on both of these guys. But if you compare the video on both of these things, when you're zooming in, you can see how stunning it looks during the daytime. So you're gonna be able to capture some delicate moments and precise images in video when it comes to these guys. But that's all I have right now. Let me know what you guys think about both of these cameras. Leave a comment down below and let me know your opinion, which one you would rock if you had the option right now to choose between either one of these cameras. I both think they do a really good job when it comes to the video, the photos, and everything like that. But I'm gonna get right back with you. I appreciate you for coming through, kicking it with me real quick. It's your boy Cyrano, and I'm gonna check you guys later. But in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending where you are, have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.